Hello guys, welcome back to Bricks First. Please subscribe if you haven't already to get my latest content. Today we're going to be building set 42095. It is from 2019. The dates are down here if you didn't know that about Lego sets. It requires 3 AAA batteries and 6 AA batteries that are not included. I'm going to use rechargeables. They're already charged up and ready to go. This one is a infrared set, Power Functions infrared set. It comes with all these pieces. Generally, it's cheaper to get these pieces in a set than it is separately. 324 pieces. I'm hoping that the treads are already put together because, you know, it's got a flex. I'm thinking it's composed of a bunch of little pieces. If it is composed of a bunch of little pieces, then that 324 pieces probably has 100 pieces just in the treads. But either way, it's a small set. You can tell just by the way it's designed, but these tiles that it uses for mirrors are like, they're little tiny pieces. So I'm expecting the set to be maybe this big, like double palm. That'd be my guess. And you can see the person pointing it directly, the remote directly at the vehicle. I've heard that if you go too far away or you don't point the remote at the vehicle, it won't be able to see it anymore. This vehicle does wheelies. It's got most of its weight is in the back, so it can pull wheelies if you, I'm assuming, do both sticks together because it's a tank. This version, I've heard, does not do wheelies as well, but you can tell the body is lower to the axles than this one, and the weight seems like it's more centered. It is a 2-in-1 vehicle. It would be these 2 vehicles. There's not very many mocks for this one online. So I probably won't do any mocks out of this one, but I'm very curious. People said this was a lot of fun, the one that does wheelies. And I paid $80 for this. I got lucky. Target just happened to have a batch of them in a while ago, and I never built it. But $80 is the sale price, $100 is the MSRP. Lego still sells it. And I think they've moved on from Power Functions. They don't use the infrared anymore, which I prefer the infrared because like if the app goes out of date or anything, you can still use the stuff. And it's just like plug and play. There's benefits to both systems. But all right, let's get this opened real quick. Oh wow, the sticker sheet is a lot like the pink and blue buggy that I built. You can see that video in my library. And the instructions look like the 18+ sets from nowadays. It is 86 steps. That's pretty cool. You got instructions over here on how to drive a tank. And in the back you have all these sets that recommends. I will build this one and some mocks for it on my channel. Haven't done that yet. That one I did see at Target for like $40, but this one and the one that we're building today are both rare to see at Target. I've never seen this one before. That's kind of cool. This log lifter thing is 42094. That might just be fun to build. I do have the Corvette. I don't know if I'll do a video on my channel about it. I just didn't enjoy the Corvette that much. You have giant sunflowers just to drive the wheels. Yeah, that's the buggy blue color. I think the buggy had some new pieces out for it. I don't know if this did or not. You got a cute little baby remote. Maybe even a little too baby for my hands. You twiddle these right here. I'm a thumb driver. You got 2 motors, 1, 2, an infrared unit, a battery box. Looks like there's contacts on here. This is my first infrared set that I've ever built, so. Oh, okay. Okay, you got batteries going to both sides. That's kind of neat. Wow, so few pieces for a Technic set. It's unusual to not have a bunch of minifigures too. And yep, the treads were definitely one by one. I think they snapped together and they probably flexed at a joint. But that means of the 324 pieces, I bet you probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I bet you probably 50 are just on the treads. So hopefully this build will go pretty quick. Let's get to it. Okay, you guys can see it's alive. My hands are a little bit small for this, but it works. I make sure I have it turned off. This is auto on and off. You can see how the lights turn off when it's off. And then you have reversing controls down here. So say like this is actually making it go backwards. You can flip this switch and then that'll be making it go forward. So you can reverse the controls on either side. And I also swapped the blue one and the red one. So that way it drives the way I expect it to. You can set it up any way you want. And then these were in the pile of extra pieces. So that worked, and let's see if you can hear this. It's not proportional. You either have off or on. You're moving or not moving. Moving or not moving. There is no proportional where it's like you can move slow and gradually accelerate. That doesn't exist in this. But it's a tank, so it works perfectly fine. And there's no delay in it. Your infrared sensor is here and here. So as long as you're aiming it at the car, there's no delay. I did have some delays when I forgot or was aiming it down and the signal was shielded. But when I'm aiming it directly at it, it gets a pretty good reactionary signal. No delay. I was kind of thinking they got to be discontinuing this thing soon. I've only seen it in the stores once, and I snatched one up when it was $80. But I wouldn't mind joining two of them together and making a big tank tread and maybe taking it outside or something, because this is way too fun. I didn't think I was going to enjoy this as much as I do. It's just silly fun. But yeah, and that buggy, the little pink and blue buggy, I didn't like that at all. I drove it like once or twice and put it away. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with it. But this, I'm going to leave the batteries in it and just turn it on and enjoy it when I need a pick-me-up. But anyways, I didn't know what this was in the back. Those are wheelie bars. I kept thinking, like, what is this? But see how it likes to do wheelies. It only does it when you kind of get on it a little bit. Like, you can drive it without doing wheelies. And the number of treads, these were individual slats. So there was 30 on each side. So that means the set has 324 pieces minus 60 that are all in slats. That means minus the treads, the set is 264 pieces. So it went together pretty quick. And also, let me know if there's any other tank sets. This is fun. I want another one. Alright, let's take it on the floor and see how it drives. There we go. A wheelie on left or right. And then it goes into a cyclone. It'll ride a wheelie all the way across the room too. Forward. Yeah, remember to aim it at it too. Like a little kid, it took me a minute before I couldn't follow the course. It is fun though. Alright guys, I turtled, so I'll see you next time on Bricks First. Have a great day. Bye.